Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Ignatius and let's watch myself play some Dyson Sphere program. At this point I had decided that I need more silicon. As you can see up here, I've got a row of silicon smelters, but they are of course nowhere near what I need. Here I pressed a new key, I think it was O or something, and yeah, yes. Mostly I was looking for this, and I saw that here I don't have enough smelters. So before building them all, I would have had to go into the factory and look for them. Now with the mall, all I have to do is go to the mall and pick up the smelters. That is all. That is why the mall is so great. And why I thank Catherine of Sky so much for showing me that. I mean specifically. Of course that video was made specific for me. Oh, you know how that is. Okay. I did it several ways. First, I placed wireless drone system on top of all of these containers I had prepared, with, I believe, even exactly this in mind. Whoops, goodbye tree. And I'm going to place heads on the other containers now. Okay. Nope, yes. And of course the energy. Wonderful, that was just in walking by. Okay. Then I am going to, or rather I was going to, or I was placing mining capabilities on this stone vein. And of course I needed to be able to place some more mining on the other side of the stone vein. So let's do away with all of the pesky water. It only hinders the factory growth. Okay. Then I prepared the distributors, because these stone veins are going to be connected to the silicon makers completely wirelessly. Okay, now some power. Connect the whole thing to the factory, wonderful. Let me move my mouse away, okay. Now the containers and the hats. Okay, that is more stone. And now I decided to make the next row of smelters. Of course, to make silicon ore out of stone. I think I was looking at where and how exactly to place everything, but let me speed this up a little bit. This is a bit of pre-brain work. Okay, let me speed this up anyway, and a bit more. Okay, of course I wanted the ability to add additional stone resource into these conveyors. That's why I built these containers there. Okay, as always, I'm going to build one smelter first. Okay, now the everything else, and it is smelting. Then the conveyor. Does have something comedic actually. Also something too energetic. Okay, now I was building the, of course, power supply. That is shift clicking, wonderful. The rest of the power supplies. Fantastic, this now works as intended. All I now need is more stone. Okay, this and that. Now stone is coming in. Because I had noticed that the other containers are not empty. I'm making way too much stone, so I decided to use that stone and turn it into silicon. Also, I saw that there wasn't enough deliveries happening, so they are now going to get their own stone themselves. That was a bit rambling. Okay. This is fantastic. Also makes way more silicon. Still, of course, nowhere near enough. So let me speed this up a little bit, because the decision to make a new row is, of course, going to be logical. Yes, here I prepared the future delivery of silicon ore by interplanetary network, by interplanetary drones, so that this ore can just be droned over here to be smelted, along with the stone. Also, of course, these stone mines aren't going to hold forever, but I just saw that 1.2 million. It's going to be holding for another good while, I guess. Okay. Yes, here I decided to double up and make another row. Of silicon ore producers. Okay. let me speed this up a little, because it will essentially be all more of the same, of course. That's also why I like doing it this way. That is now quite repetitive, can then be sped up quite significantly. Suddenly this is very fast. What was I doing here? I needed some... You can see what I needed. Okay. All the rest and the power. Setting up the drones. And boom! We have another row. I will notice something very soon, I believe. Something I had forgotten. So let me speed this up a little. I'm just at this point controlling, seeing how everything's going, and being very happy. Now I noticed that I had completely forgotten to place a hat on this one. So, another producer.
Light mode.
Also, I had run out of drones, so I'm going to get some more. At the same time, I'm noticing 43 and 173, so the additional silicone has already paid off handsomely. Also, of course, I'm going to be making solar panels very soon, and for that I will need quite a bit more silicone. Here I was shortly looking at the possibility of adding another row, another row of stone to silicon factories. But this setup that I have here now is already draining the vast storage I have, and that means all of it, which means there is no space for another producer. Maybe later, once I have planetary logistics, when I just can bring in more stone, but though maybe not. I haven't decided that yet. I think this is already quite a lot of silicone that I'm making. And of course, making silicone from stone is never going to be enough, because this is so inefficient. I mean, it's fantastic, absolutely. It makes me euphoric almost that this is possible at all. No? It is still very inefficient. And at that point I'm going to end this video, because we have now tripled the silicone production. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.